This is Frank Robbins, again, reporting for the Tea Party Press. And I just ran into a very interesting figure here. Mr.
Crockett, David Crockett.
In full regalia. I like the coonskin cap, the buckskin jacket there, and he's waving the old American flag, and old John C. Fremont would have been very pleased that you're here, Davey.
Yes, sir. Aw, shucks, I ain't much for a speechifying. You know, my name's Crockett, David Crockett. I'm fresh from the backwoods of Columbia, California. I'm half horse, half alligator, and a little bit attached to the snapping turtle. I've got the fastest horse, prettiest sister, surest rifle, and ugliest dog in California. Why, my dog's so ugly, I named her Nancy Pelosi. Well, Nancy Pelosi had a puppy, and her dog, that dog was uglier than her and uglier as Frankenstein, so I named her Diane Feinstein. Well, Diane Feinstein had the puppy that was the ugliest of the whole litter. It was a boxer, and it had a bad case of mange. So I named her Barbara Boxer, of course. Well, Davy Crockett didn't make it in politics because he did not know how to tell a lie. He was made famous for always being an honest man. That's why it's important for all these environment congressmen to tell the truth. Mama always said, life is like a room full of politicians. You never know what you're gonna get. I'm here to protect our American heritage and history. Those that do not have a past do not have a future. Those that don't learn from their history are doomed to repeat it. You all know the saying, you should never judge a man till you walk a mile in his moccasins. You know why that is? That thief environment congressman got a mile away from David Crockett, kept my moccasins, and kept on walking. So I got his economic little girly man boots. So actually, I'm not the real David Crockett. I'm an actor pretending to be an honest congressman like down at the theater. A lot like Arnold Schwarzenegger's an actor pretending to be our honest governor. They relate him to being like Ronald Reagan. Well, maybe he was an actor, but Ronald Reagan would never wear a dress in any of his movies, nor would he give birth to Danny DeVito's baby. So anyway, not only that, Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan said, just say no to drugs. Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger was the poster boy for steroid abuse at the same time this was happening. So,
all right, Davey, thank you. Thank you, Davey.
Let's blame the state legislatures, kind of like Obama blames the Bush administration. Let's fire all the state legislatures, replace them with the Indians that run the casinos so successfully, and since there's no failures there, it might be a good idea, right?
Now, Davey, I understand you came out back here to get a little tobacco in your system here. You're a cigarette or tobacco smoker. And, Bill Obama, he's smoking tobacco in the White House, too, these days.
Yeah, sir, that's not all he's smoking. But instead of he never inhaled it, he's just never exhaled yet.
Well, Davey, thank you. From the backwoods of Tennessee to the...
to say to you. Congressmen do little for their pay, but just listen day in and out. Others congressmen just babble on like a bunch of monkeys up in a tree. I'd rather be honestly damned, Mr. President, than hypocritically immortalized. If you were the kind of men we thought you were when we elected you to office, a bill like that health care would have never reached the desk, let alone come to a vote. You thief environment congressmen, they should be called the Jackass Party, not the Donkey Party. They could all go to hell, and I'm going to Disneyland. My name is Davy Crockett, and I disapprove of all your messages.
Good, Davy. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
Thank you, sir.
This is Frank Robbins with the Tea Party Press.